So I am meeting my friend Kwong, and we're gonna have some, I won't call it hangover soup, but it sure doesn't hurt here the next day. Some pork noodle, and then go from there. It's a beautiful cooler afternoon. Feels like it's gonna rain, but I don't think it's in the forecast, so we're just gonna enjoy the day. And my friend and I went to the movies, just got out. It's a little before 10. Rolled into Queen Bee. Haven't really ate anything today except popcorn. So I'm gonna have pad thai and the omelet. I forgot how she told me what it's called, with the pad thai wrapped in the omelet. She's having some chicken wings. So hanging out and enjoying this nice, mellow Saturday evening for a change. I am over at National Stadium, the base of MBK. They're having the Monster Music Fest 23. I'm not sure who's playing. I'm not heading in, but I'll go over here and take a peek. I'm just in my dirty shorts and flip-flops, which is fine concert gear, but I have somewhere to be in about an hour. People that get bored in Bangkok, I don't know how you do it. There's a concert or some kind of event happening every time I turn around. I just asked some kids who's playing. I think it's some K-pop and Thai bands. Not really my thing, but it's good to see people having a good time. Looks like a nice crowd's forming. And right at the National Stadium BTS is the Bangkok Cultural Center. There's a young man, pretty nice voice. And this mall in between the MBK, the first large mall in Thailand, I think 1984, something like that. It was 1980s. But this is also a great spot for people watch and hang out in between the old mall and the brand new Siam Discovery and Siam Paragon. Beautiful shopping centers with great food courts down below. Really nice movie theaters. And I'm not sure who these guys are. Maybe that's who's playing tonight. Yeah, I appreciate any musician, but I'm not a huge K-pop guy. I'm kind of lumping all that into K-pop, that sound. I'm not sure what the difference is. And here's somebody's artwork called The Flower Garden, made out of recycled plastic bottles. And off on the left there is Siam Discovery and Paragon, and directly across the way on the right, I believe, somebody can correct me in the comments, is where the Scala Theater was. I was in there 2010 maybe, and yeah, I wish I went in there more. Just an old school movie theater, big beautiful screen, and that, I'll call it like an Art Deco style. And there's the Mahanakan building way off in Saturn area. Get up on there on that plexiglass walkway on the top if you dare. And I have been in here at the Art and Cultural Center years ago. When I have more time, I need to go take a deeper look. I have to go home and grab a shower and meet friends in about an hour and a half. But different exhibitions. Plenty of art to explore. Hey, I like a good Irish pub as much as the next guy, but yeah, getting out and just checking out some different things, that's pretty fun too. And once again, that's MBK. That is the National BTS. And right across the street is the Cultural Center. Maybe 6 or 7 stories. And they're obviously doing this music thing on this Sunday early evening. And I just got off the BTS here at Plonchit. Walked down the skywalk, heading into Central World. Right behind those trees right there is an official Apple store. Not really in Central World, but more in the parking lot. I'm gonna head in and it's time to get a new pair of Vans. I'm 57 years old and yes, I still wear Vans. Not all the time. When I'm running around town, yeah, I've gone through a nice pair of Nikes. Vans don't have the greatest arch support. And there's the Grand Hyatt, beautiful hotel. I've stayed there a couple of times on free nights and miles. The Hyatt Place up on Soi 24 is actually my favorite Hyatt property in town for value, for points. It was a Category 1 for years. I'm not sure if it still is, but there's no way that property should be a Category 1. It's just beautiful. Not even 5 years old. And this is looking up Ratchadarmi Road, Ratchadarmi and Plonchit intersection. On the right is the Big C, and on the left is Central World. And this is Ratchadarmi looking off in the other direction towards the Grand Hyatt on the left. Lots of traffic. You can see why you'd want to jump on the BTS tracks up here. That is the dark green Sukhumvit line that heads off in the direction of Saladang, and you can continue it to the Chao Phraya River and the Sapan Taksin BTS station. I think they have a van store in the Central World. I know they sell them all around town, but Central World, I haven't bought any shoes since I've been over here. I brought a couple of pair. I wore my Vans out, and the pair of Nikes I'm wearing right now, I'm about ready to blow the heel off, but I have a brand new pair I brought. I think they have a van store in here, and I've seen different sales in this Central World compared to just up the road, kind of at the head of that traffic, is Siam Paragon. I know they sell Vans up there just because I've seen them, but I've never seen really any sales going on up there. Siam Paragon seems a little bit more expensive, so we'll check out Central World. And I've been a Samsung guy for a long time, but you can take a look in the 2 stories there of the Apple store. Just like any Apple store anywhere in the world, there's hundreds of people milling about. And it's not even really that hot outside. I'm saying that, it's still probably in the 80s, but relative to what I'm used to over here in Bangkok, not that bad, but it feels great ducking into these malls, just like an icebox. Well, here's the store. I don't see any sale signs. Maybe I should wait for the holidays, but yeah, let's take a look what they have. Yeah, I asked, no sale prices going on. She did say I can give you 5% off, which is good because I think these silly shoes are going to be like 70 or 80 bucks. I think I normally bought them 2 for 60 at the Vans outlets in San Diego, but I'm a long ways from San Diego. So I just went with some old school, 70 bucks. I think that's about the same non-sale price of the US, give or take 10 or 15 bucks, whatever. I'm not flying to the US to buy a pair of shoes, so. This Central World also has a really nice movie theater. I just took a quick look. There's nothing out I want to see. And I'm going to meet friends in about 4 or 5 hours anyhow. And there's the Converse store, Columbia, North Face, on and on. You'll find everything here. Don't worry about bringing 6 pair of shoes. Bring a couple pair, because you're going to get them on sale cheaper in the US than here. But when you need a new set over here, it's not that huge a problem. Here's the North Face. PR card and luggage, 50% off. They're already getting all the Christmas trees out in November. Getting ready for that shopping season. Everybody's taking pictures with the Christmas tree. And it looks like the Apple store got busier since I walked in. The Apple Nation. So I'm gonna head back and jump on the BTS, head home for a couple hours, and then go meet some friends later. So thank you so much for following along. I appreciate it. Have a nice evening.